Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Dana. I upload new videos at least once a week. Usually there's something tea related. Sometimes I like to change it up a little bit, but for today, I'm going to do a tea review. I think this is actually my first tea review of 2019. Okay, before we do anything else, let's get our tea steeping. Ooh, it smells chocolatey, that's for sure. This is gonna be a really interesting one. All right, let's set this tea to the side and we can check out the ingredients. I'm a little late to the party, but David's Tea put out all these new like wellness teas at the beginning of the year in January, as they usually do. And this one sounded super intriguing to me. If you're a big fan of YouTube like I am, you probably heard a lot of YouTubers talk about that brand Four Sigmatic that has all those like chaga and mushroom like coffees and mixtures and all kinds of interesting stuff. So I mean, I gotta admit, I have been super like curious about chaga, and this is David's Tea's second chaga blend. The first one was like a chaga chai of some sort, and I was not fortunate enough to get my hands on that one, but I was not gonna let the Choco Chaga Detox pass me up. I was like, I'm gonna try this mushroom tea once and for all. So this one is a black tea and it's organic, which is cool. And the description says, this detoxifying black tea with cocoa and chaga is like a cleansing hot chocolate. That's something I can definitely get behind. Hot chocolate, but like detox and good for you. Ingredients are all organic: cocoa beans, black tea, cocoa husk, roasted chicory root, carob, chaga, and with natural flavoring. So let's give it a smell and check out the way that the loose tea looks. It smells really chocolatey. It reminds me of like a couple years ago, they did a tea called Cocoa Boost. It was a pour tea. And it smelled a lot like this to me. But that one didn't have any sort of mushroom in it, and it looked pretty different than this. So this looks like it's actually like dusted with cocoa powder. I don't know if you can see like inside there, but it's kind of like coated. So I assume that is cocoa powder. God, it smells so desserty. It smells so good. I can't believe this is like a healthy like detox kind of tea. And it has a lot of big chunks in it. Might be the cocoa husks. The chaga is the very last ingredient on the list too. I think the most prominent thing like visually is definitely the cocoa beans and the cocoa husk. But I'm absolutely smelling like the chocolate aspect. It smells like a brownie. It smells really good. I'm really excited to try this. So a lot of the times like I'll want to try like the desserty fun teas, but I never like really love them. Like I'll go through phases where I enjoy those types of flavors, but with chocolate teas, a lot of the time I feel like they are kind of weak in flavor. Like they don't really like taste like if you like bite a chocolate bar. And I mean, you could never really expect it to. Usually with chocolate teas, I tend to like them a lot better as lattes than just plain teas, because it's like stronger and it's like creamy and it's definitely more desserty, and it really like plays into that. Whereas like sometimes I feel like a chocolate tea will just sort of taste like chocolate water, and I'm not getting like the full like chocolate taste that I'd like. I guess we'll see how this one measures up. I don't know a whole lot about chaga. I just know that it has a lot of health benefits. Maybe I can do some quick research. Benefits of chaga. This is called verywellhealth.com. Ooh, this is interesting. So the mushroom usually has a hard texture. So traditionally it's made into a powder and like brewed as like a chaga beverage, in our case, a chaga tea, and that, I guess that's why it works so well as like a tea or a coffee. And also you can take it as supplements, but it looks like with this particular type of mushroom, it's not something that you eat. Like it's not like if you're eating like mushroom ravioli or like stew with mushrooms. Like it wouldn't be something you would like consume that way. So I guess it's mostly found just in supplements or in beverages. So that's kind of unique. It says that chaga is known to reduce inflammation, boost the immune system, enhance liver health, and fight viruses. And you know what else? Knowing that it's usually powdered, that coating that we see on here might not just be the chocolate powder. It might actually be the chaga powder, but I don't smell anything like very earthy. You know, like I'm not smelling any like very earthy smells. It kind of smells like a chocolate store, like when you go into the candy store. Like it smells really good. I don't detect any like earthiness, but knowing that chaga is usually powdered and seeing like all the powder on this tea, it very well could be the actual powdered chaga and not just like the cocoa powder that I thought it was. I'm gonna take out the infuser now. I'm sure you guys have all heard about the polar vortex going on in the Midwest of the United States. But yeah, I'm in the middle of that right now. Our poor furnace in our apartment like simply cannot keep up, so it is really cold in here. So my tea has been getting cold so fast, and it's like, it's the worst. I've had to like put my tea in a tumbler and like drink it out of a tumbler, like in my own home is how cold it is in here. And when I film, I turn off the heat because it like adds noise, so I try to like cut down the background noise as best I can. So it is off right now, but it doesn't even feel any different because it's barely working anyway. Yeah, like after I swallow it, I do taste something a little weird. And I mean, probably like, I'm probably biased because I know that there's mushroom in this, but I'm assuming that that unusual taste must be the chaga, right? Yeah, definitely, at first, it definitely tastes how it smells. But then it does something weird. So, I mean, if I didn't know there was mushroom in this, I don't think I would like even taste that or anything. Like, I don't think I would like give it a second thought. But since I know that there's like a secret mushroom ingredient in this, I feel like my mind and my taste buds are like a little bit biased. It doesn't taste like anything bad. It just tastes like something like I've never had before, like something super weird. Not what I expected. I would have expected like the mushroom flavor to taste more like an earthy flavor, like how like the pour teas taste, like that fermented, like darker sort of thing. But it doesn't really taste like dark like that. It's interesting. Like I said, I'm not that into chocolate teas, so I definitely won't repurchase this. Like I'm one and done with this one. I'm glad I finally got to try it, and I'm really curious to try some other chaga beverages just because like now I've tried it and I want to make, like, I want to know like if that weird taste is really the chaga or if it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm even more curious. Like I feel like this didn't like satiate my curiosity. I feel like this just like fueled it even more. So I'm definitely interested to try more of the chaga products. So if you've tried any like good chaga stuff, let me know in the comments so I can try them too. Maybe I'll even do a video. I am kind of curious. I wonder if they use flavors like chocolate and like coffee with chaga to mask the flavor, or if it's to complement the flavor. It's hard to say from just this, because again, like I'm still not 100% sure like what I'm tasting that is the chaga. Yeah, on like the back end of the sip is where I get it. But I'd be curious to know like what it would be like to drink like a straight like chaga. You know what I mean? Like if it was just the chaga powder like whisked in water, I wonder what that would be like. And I wonder if they add the coffee and the chocolate because it like goes really well with it and it like pairs really nicely, or if they do it because like it tastes bad and they're trying to mask it. Those are my thoughts about the Choco Chaga Detox. It's definitely less weird than I imagined it to be, but I'm still interested to explore more like mushroom teas. It's very interesting to me. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever tried chaga or anything that has chaga in it and what you think of it. How would you describe the taste? I hope you're having a beautiful day and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.